Meghan Markle's hair is hiding big clue about the royal baby's due date. Since news broke in October that Meghan Markle was expecting her first child with Prince Harry, royal fans have been desperate to find out when the baby will be born. In the announcement, made by Kensington Palace, it was said the child will be born in spring 2019. But since then, the palace has been very careful not to give away any more information about the birth. This hasn't stopped people from speculating about the Duchess of Sussex's due date, with one beauty expert recently coming up with a way to work it out for ourselves. Jane Mayhead, senior trichology consultant at the private clinic of Harley Street, told Express.co.uk that the clue is in Meghan's hair. She said, "In a number of recent images of Meghan, her hair certainly appears much fuller than before the pregnancy, and it's possible that this is due to changing hormone levels. The increased levels of hormones during pregnancy can cause the growth cycle of the hair to increase, meaning the hair is less frequently renewed and replaced at the site of the follicle, and women will experience thicker and shinier hair." Jane continued that many pregnant women find their hair becomes more voluminous 2/3 of the way through their pregnancy. "I tend to find that most women will experience some level of increased volume by around the 6-month mark." If she is correct about this, then it means Meghan could have her baby in late February or early March. This will be earlier than thought, as many have speculated the baby will be born in April. However, pregnancy may not be the only thing having an impact on Meghan's hair. She may have changed her hair care routine to protect her baby. She added, "There are, of course, other possibilities to consider. It is highly likely that Meghan may also be avoiding putting harsh chemicals in her hair. Moreover, she could have changed her diet to include an intake of folic acid, which is particularly good for hair growth." Ever since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced they are expecting their first child, we've been living for updates, and monitoring Meghan's maternity style like a hawk. The latest update comes from her good pal, Serena Williams, who gave us an insight into how Meghan's coping with her pregnancy. Speaking to people at the launch for her Serena clothing line launch in Miami, she said, "I'm like, 'How are you?' And she's like, 'No, how are?' And I'm like, 'You were so sweet, but I'm really asking, how are you?'" Advertisement. "I'm like, 'Meghan, stop being so nice. You're the pregnant one, aren't you supposed to have hormones? Why are you so sweet?' But that's always been her. We're glad to hear that Meghan's pregnancy is going so smoothly." According to the Daily Mail, Meghan and Harry's baby is going to have some pretty damn famous godparents in the form of George and Amal Clooney. Casual. A source told the paper, "Amal and Meghan have been close for years, and Harry and George have become buddies because of that. They're much closer than the headlines let on." Apparently, George told a couple of people he has a strong hunch that they'll be asked to be godparents. We're really hoping his hunch is accurate. The latest update comes after Kate Middleton said the sweetest thing about the couple's child in this video captured by a fan in Leicester this week. When asked if she was excited about the baby, she said, "Yeah, absolutely. It's such a special time to have all the kiddies and a cousin for George and Charlotte, as well as Louis, so it'll be really special." She also shared vital updates on little baby Louis, adding, "The kids are doing well, thank you. Getting excited for Christmas time because they've started all their Christmas songs and Christmas trees are going up and stuff. And Louis is getting bigger. I can't believe it. He's 7 months, he's a big boy. We can't wait to watch the cousins grow up together." Kensington Palace confirmed that Meghan and Harry welcome their first baby, who will be 7th in line to the throne, in spring next year. The palace wrote online, "Their Royal Highnesses the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are very pleased to announce that the Duchess of Sussex is expecting a baby in the spring of 2019. Their Royal Highnesses have appreciated all of the support they have received from people around the world since their wedding in May and are delighted to be able to share this happy news with the public. To get us even more excited for the baby's arrival, we've just found out Prince Harry's nickname for their baby and it's the cutest thing." During a speech in New Zealand, Prince Harry said, "From myself and my wife and our little bump, we are so grateful to be here. We bring blessings from my grandmother, the Queen, and our family. All the feels. So will Meghan have your average pregnancy? Given that she's a royal now, we're guessing not, and if the lead-up to Kate Middleton's 3 children being born is anything to go by, Meghan will have some pretty strict rules to follow. No traveling overseas. This could be a difficult one with Meghan's family being US-based, but generally, royals aren't allowed to travel overseas whilst pregnant, which maybe explains why the couple waited until they touched down in Australia for their tour to announce the news. No gender reveals. Similarly to Kate and Prince William, we'll know no details of whether the baby will be a boy or a girl right up until he or she has been born. This is going to totally throw us off with name guessing. No baby showers. Whilst it's common practice these days to throw a baby shower with your best gal pals, the soiree will be off limits for Meghan because of the royal family's existing wealth. Royal expert, Victoria Arbiter, says, the royals opt out of such events because they are very wealthy. A lavish baby shower would be seen as highly inappropriate. There's nothing they can't go out and buy themselves. Makes sense. Meghan will have a lot of help. The royals don't skimp when it comes to getting looked after, and for Kate's pregnancies she had 2 obstetricians, 3 midwives, 3 anesthesiologists, 4 surgical staff members, 2 special care staffers, 4 pediatricians, 1 lab technician for blood tests, 3 managers, and a partridge in a pear tree, with it being expected Meghan will receive similar VIP treatment. The Queen will find out the baby is born before anyone else. This super strict royal protocol means the Queen must be told about the birth of the baby before anyone else, so they want to hope she picks up the phone. The baby will have up to 4 names. Whilst the world intends to spend the next 9 months speculating what the baby's name will be, we actually have a 1/4 chance of getting it right, as the new royal arrival will have up to 4 names. Harry himself has 4 names, Henry Charles Albert David, and all of Kate and William's children each have 3 names. The couple are on their first official foreign tour together in Australia and were last seen at Princess Eugenie's wedding last week, which is where they told the royal family the happy news. So what will the couple call the new arrival? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have a lot more flexibility than William and Kate did, as their child probably won't inherit the throne, and so they don't necessarily have to use a royal name, and now experts are predicting what they'll pick. Pamela Redmond-Satran, co-creator of baby name website Nameberry, has put Diana down as a top pick if the baby is a girl, as a tribute to Harry's late mother. Diana is of course Harry's mother's name and the people's top choice for Meghan and Harry's daughter, explains Pamela. William and Kate broke some royal ice when they used Diana for one of Princess Charlotte's middle names, but Harry and Meghan could take that one step further by using Diana as a first name. Diana is the name of the Roman goddess of the moon and the hunt. Her Greek equivalent is Artemis, which might be an alternative choice. Other choices for a girl include Eleanor, as it's already an iconic name in royal circles and American feminism, or Sophia, a name that perfectly bridges British and American culture. If it's a boy, Pamela thinks Meghan will lean towards Alvine, after her grandfather, Alvine Ragland. Alvine was an antique dealer who left his house in Los Angeles to Meghan's mom Doria, explains Pamela. Advertisement. Everybody thought that Kate and William's son, Prince Louis, was going to be called Arthur, so there's also the possibility that the royal name will take the top spot for Meghan and Harry. James was also on the cards for Kate and Will's kids, but Pamela explains that Meghan and Harry would be more likely to pick it.